Okay, hello guys, welcome to this new tutorial. I'm Dr. Engineer Error 404. This tutorial will be about how to install Kali Linux in a virtual machine. Two virtual machines that VirtualBox Oracle and a VMware Workstation Pro 12. Okay, so basically the VMware, you can download the VMware Workstation Pro from a torrent site, or you can download the VMware Player from the official site for free. And now the installation of VM is just a next option. You can easily go out there. Okay, now I downloaded it. I've installed already. Okay, now I have some keys for it. This one is, so I'll just copy it down. Open my VMware. It is asking for the key. I'll paste it. I'll paste it. And yes. Okay, it's done. Now VMware is it's open. If you are new to virtual machine, let me tell you about a virtual machine. What a virtual machine is. A virtual machine is a kind of software which allows you to run another window or operating system within an operating system. Like you are running a window and you can install a Macintosh or Ubuntu, Linux, Red Hat, Fedora, anything you want, and as much as you want, or as much as your machine, your computer can take on it. So it's just like that. Like I want to learn Kali Linux, but I want my files of the Windows to stay thereby. So rather installing the Kali Linux on a physical machine, I'll running in a virtual machine so that my data is safe, my space is safe, and if there's any problem in the Kali Linux, I'm just at the Windows with a just minimize and maximize button. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you need an ISO file of Kali. You can download from the official site. It's always the free. Kali always free, useful, knowledgeful, and free. Okay, so 64-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit light, 32-bit light. It just depends upon your architecture. I downloaded this Kali in a 64-bit ISO 2.6 GB. Okay, I have all it. So yeah, let's get started. To create a new virtual machine, click on this, go to custom. We got to change some little bit changes. Okay, so you can see in the 12 you can have 64 gigabytes of memory, you can RAM to provide it at. You can provide 16 processor and 10 network adapters and 8 TB of disk file. Okay, this depends. If you are using a workstation player, not a workstation, but a player that doesn't cost anything to you and it's for free. You have limited limitations like you don't get 64 GB, you get 16 GB. You cannot assign 16 processor, just do less. So I'll prefer go with the cracked version. You can find it on torrent everywhere. And if you are having problem downloading torrent site, you can check out my video. Just click down here this button on the left side and you can see how to open the torrent even after it's blocked. Okay, so click on next. Click on I will install system later and next. Okay, choose Linux and from the drop down list you got to select Debian 7x64-bit. If you download 32-bit system you got to select Debian 6 7x. Okay, you can go Debian 8x. I'll choose the Debian 8x 64-bit. Okay, I'll click on next. Okay, where you actually want the virtual machine. Okay, so this is the want. What you want to name. So let me name it Kali testing. Okay, we just made a test on it. Next, how many cores and processor you want to provide it. So 16 or whatever your configuration is best suitable and how much of your work. Okay, how much time you want to provide. You can 4, 8, as much as you want. Kali can run on even but I'll prefer you go for a 1 GB or 2 GB will be great. It doesn't lag a lot. I'm running on 2 GB since I got 8 GB RAM, but I still run on a 2 GB. Okay, so let's assign it a 1 GB RAM. Okay, next. Okay, use bridge networking. If you use a NAT, network address organization, you may not be able to get through the internet into a Kali Linux operating system, so you need to use the bridge networking. Okay, next. It's okay, LSI logic, select SCSI, and then use an existing virtual machine, uh, whatever you want. Create a new virtual disk. Next, how many space you want to allocate to it. Okay, store as a single file. Next, what do you file you want to name it and where you want to place it. So let me tell you where I want to place it. Okay, I'm placing it in the D drive. Okay, let's see if it works. Okay, save it. Okay, next. Okay, this is done, and we'll finish with it. Okay, so here you can see this machine has been configured, but still we cannot run down because we haven't selected the ISO file. So edit virtual machine settings. We got to do something. Okay, USB present. Bridge networking. Okay. Processor. Okay. See video. We use an ISO file. Browse it. Go where the file is. In my case, I have stored it in ISO Cali 2016. Open it down and okay. Now we can power on this machine. Let me show you how it looks like. It looks like somehow this. Okay. Now you won't be able to use your keyboard. Look, I'm using my keyboard, but nothing happening. So you got to do Control plus G. So you get into the root. Now as you can see the keyboard is working. So if you're not working, to get into the typing mode into your virtual machine, you press sometimes Control plus G. Okay, there is live install, but I'll go preference with the graphical install. Enter. Okay, if you don't have a mouse that is working inside your like this one, it's running. You can see it's running outside, but not inside. So what I need to do is press Control plus Alt. So now you can see it's inside also. Okay, we got continue. Okay, I'm from India, so I select India and continue. American English will be fine, and here it goes. Just going up and loading the components, all its work, whatever it's going to take. A little bit time it will take. So Kali, let's talk about a little bit of Kali Linux. Kali is an successor of the Backtrack, which was very great. I worked on it, and I guess the last series was Backtrack 5. I worked on RS3. Never touched on the Backtrack 5, but it was great. But there was some problems in that, so obviously there must be something that need to take over it, and that's where we are, the Kali Linux. So for computer engineers, it's a very great course to learn Kali Linux. Or if if you are completely known to Kali Linux, then you I guess you are um, half of an ethical hacker. You know the basics of ethical hacking. Okay, so here we see network auto configuration failed. Oh, it's okay. We're gonna do it later. Just press continue and do not configure at this time and continue. Okay, whatever you want to name your host, I'll name it Kali. The password, let's give it, I'm just giving a simple 4-lettered password and just continue. It's configuring the clock, detecting the disks, all whatever it takes. Okay, guided. Use the entire disk. This is the best thing. Don't go off anything. Use entire disk, set element, manual, nothing. The use entire disk is the, if you are beginner, this is the best method you can obtain. Again, I click continue. It will say 25 GB. Okay, continue. And okay, all files in one partition. Continue. You got finish right changing. You have swap memory of 922.7 MB. It's okay. Continue. Click on yes and continue. So it's presenting, doing all the thing. It's installing the system. Okay, guys. It's nothing much like installing the system. It will take a little bit of time since I'm configuring another of my virtual machine that's Kali. Okay, stop down here. You should, I guess. The no need. Okay, after you have done all the installations and all thing, I'll close it down here. Hold on. Okay, you will be open in something like this. Okay, so you can say this is the Kali Linux, the actual Kali Linux homepage. There you can go to the applications and you see all these tools. There are lots and lots inside and inside tools, information gathering tool, GNMap, the base usually I use are Nmap and Zenmap, vulnerability analysis, web application analysis, password attacks. The basic one I use are John and Johnny. The wireless attacks, AirCag, Aerodom, Cowpatty, Reaver. These are very great tools. Sniffing and spoofing, post exploitation, forensics, reverse engineering, social engineering, and all that. So here you can see it's a complete Kali Linux. It's a complete course to learn. You can do it simple. Okay, if you want, okay, now it's all done for today. And let's see if I can show something. It's just volume one, wired connected, proxy, the battery, it's a root server, it's for the setting, it's for the locking, it's for the power shutdown. And this one is a terminal window. Like if you want to check where you are, you just type ls and enter, it shows on here. If you want to change the directory, I want to change the directory to home. Here you can see the directory is changed to home. Now ls, I see what is in the home ls. It's VBox Linux editions. Yeah, I'll change the directory to var. Ls. See these all our files in here. If I want to go to a particular folder like www, so what I do is the cd space www and then enter. Okay, now you see I didn't put an forward slash before www because www is not in directory, it's in folder. So you can see ls and the font html. If you want to clear the screen, you type clear and enter. So that's how it works. So back to CD root. This is how it works. So this is the Kali Linux. Go for it. Enjoy the video. If you got any problem, just comment away from me. Okay, thank you guys.